Warm reminder. The exhaust pipe will freeze commag to the biest lead horizontally with the small hole facing downwards. Well, that's good to know. And it is leaking inside at that point too. Good morning. It's another chilly morning, but not as cold as the past couple days for sure. Alright, so I went in the van, warm up a little bit, and then I'm off to my office to pick up some laundry, and then on to someone's house. They're letting me use their driveway so that I can work on installing that diesel heater and my TV mount. And it's snowing. We were supposed to get the snow overnight, but it's hitting a little later this morning. All right, I'm on my way to pick up my son. He actually is going to help me with installing that new stuff. He helped me build the bed that I have in back now. Alright, so I'm going to take my old diesel heater out of the van first. And then I'm going to check out the one that Matt gave me to see how I can best install that. So this is my old diesel heater, which I couldn't really get to work. It would just throw error codes. And I built this little platform for it. And we've got the exhaust going down through the floor there. So let's see, we got to get some tools. Alright, I'm going to try to just lift this out of here. Alright, lifting. Oh, it actually came out real easy. And we got my big controller here. I've got to unclip that and then snake it down through the side of the bed. Yeah, you guys can see this is what I used to put through the floor is actually a fuel port for a boat, but it created that gap through the hole in the floor where so the heat doesn't transfer around it. And I'm hoping I can reuse this sleeve that I bought. It's like a fiberglass tube, just kind of like this one, that stops the heat transfer from the exhaust, or at least lessens it anyway. This one is kind of the same thing, but then it's also coated in silicone. All right, let's take a peek at what Matt has given me here. All right. That and his duct tape. All right, what do we got in here? We got a converter, so we'll change it to 12 volt. We've got some of this expandable duct. All right, and I like that this one, the exhaust doesn't look like it's threaded, which is good. We got our instruction manual. All right, let me see if I can get this out of here. All right. Oh, is that him sliding the snow? All right. What will hopefully be this diesel heater's new home here. I know Matt put some fuel in it when we tested it. Got a little filter there. Just kind of bent up a little bit. Yep, we got a little bit of diesel in there. Smells like diesel. Take that off. Let's see, how are we going to put this here? Little remote too. Cool. So the exhaust is on this side. I want it to go out there. but I'm gonna need to probably elevate this a little bit on a platform so that it has enough room to bend down and go through that. That's where it's going to plug in over here. And this side is air going in, so that side's air going out, which is aiming perfectly up towards the front of the van. So that works out. That's perfect. Yeah, I just need a little platform. I think this is going to work perfect. All right, let me go see what I have for wood and what I can put together quick. Let's see. So I have this workshop I can use here too. This is some wood here and here that I had left over from when I was making my bed platform. So we'll see what I can put together. I don't have much room to park between this building and the van. All right. I was also looking at this. This is the box of parts. I've got muffler that comes with it. Looks like a little cover for the vent. A whole bunch of like little parts. And I also noticed it comes with this cable. So if you want to hook it up directly to your battery, I'm actually just going to plug it using the AC into my EcoFlow, because it's just the simplest way, and I know that can handle the power. So I won't really need this, but I might be able to use this because I needed a little bit longer cable to hook up my light bar. So this might actually work for that. I think I might just be able to take this platform that I made off of this and just repurpose that. I might not even need this bar in the middle. I might be able to just screw the feet on that one into this. And yep, it'll just lift right off. This is actually I really wish this thing worked, because this was a really unique little heater here. Let me show you the insides. It's basically like a suitcase for a diesel heater. You get all the normal diesel heater parts, it's just all in one unit, which is, it's pretty much the same thing as the new WIPPRO. Yeah, this thing had a really cool little case though. It's kind of neat. Just lifts off. And I don't think I need this bar in the middle here, this little board. So I think I'm going to remove that too. This is from the same board I used to hold the E-track on that supports my bed, and these are the same woods from the rails on my bed underneath. I think that's going to work, but I'm going to go check in the van just to make sure width-wise and everything that's going to make sense. All right. So I think this is where it's going to go, and I think it's going to work out. I might change the length of these at some other point. For right now, I'm just going to use what I have because I just want to get it in there and get it working so that it's not in the single digits some nights in my van. So first thing I'm going to do is drill some holes in this. I got to get it lined up with where I want, and I want this board to be right at the edge of that so it can be up against there. And then the exhaust will line up with the hole that I had. Of course, the hole that I had before I put specifically to line up with the other heater. So if I was going with this heater first, I would have put the hole in a different spot slightly, but
Or I could have maybe taken this off and just had the pipe go directly straight down and out through the floor, and I wouldn't have had to bend the exhaust pipe. But this is what it is now. I'm not drilling any more holes in my floor, so. Too bad I can't see where the fuel level is, because it's on the back side. This is one of those things that, like Matt was saying in his video, like everything is on a different side. This is the only side that has nothing. So if I want to power this on or off, I have to kind of reach down here or open the back door. I should make sure that power cord's gonna clear. That's fine. That'll clear. But we got this lined up. So I just got to bend that pipe for that exact bend and that distance, which is kind of a pain. It's kind of a little bit of playing around with it until you get it. All right, I think I got it. Looks like it's gonna line up just right. So I'm gonna put the sleeve over this. Actually, should be some clamps too. I'm going to get the clamps first. Alright, so we got clamps and the other thing. So need a little bit of room for that clamp. It's going to drop down through the floor, just like that. All right, screwdriver. Alright, someone just brought me some hot tea. Awesome. So I got that all set. That's through the floor, it's screwed in. So now we just got to hook up the muffler. Let's check that out. Alright, got the muffler. Let's check that out. This is a little bit different muffler than the one that came with my other heater. Oh wow. And it's black. Man, Matt, it's too bad this didn't fit in your van. It's red. Even the muffler is black, which I like because it stand out. It's not shiny. Yeah, this is great. All right, we're gonna check underneath. See where that pipe came out. It's right here. This is perfect. Warm reminder. The exhaust pipe will freeze commag to the biggest lid horizontally with the small hole facing downwards. Well, that's good to know. I'm going to bend this pipe somehow here. So that it slowly. It's actually a different muffler completely than they have in the instructions. Like that. And we still want to bend it out, so we're just going to do that very slowly here. As on there. Alright, wiggles a little, but I'll figure something out. I can wire it up somehow. Alright, I'm almost done. Just gonna plug it in and make sure it runs. Yep, and I need to connect this as well. Alright, and we got power going to it, so we just got to figure out how we get it to work. I'll double check the instructions. Which looks like tell you nothing. All right. Whoop. It's doing something. We're looking at it upside down. That's the other weird. SC. Oh, that's 5 degrees Celsius. That's what it is. Yeah, we got to figure that out too. How to get it off Celsius. Or I got to learn Celsius, which is actually probably easier to learn than Fahrenheit. I can feel that sucking air in, so and I can feel air coming out. It's cold right now, but it's doing something. There we go. We got the fuel pump ticking. Sounds like it's heating up now. All right, so on the plus side, we got some really hot air coming out, but we have a couple issues we got to deal with the exhaust. So it is leaking around that point, and it is leaking inside at that point too. So it could be it just is burning off something, but it's obviously a leak. So I've got to make that a tighter connection. So, but it's running and we got heat. So for now, it's okay. I can't run it. Obviously with the doors closed right now. So I just got to figure that out. No big deal. Clear. Clear means off? I don't know. But smoking is not good. We'll let it do its thing, because I think these need to run. It could be clear because it's getting, if you just shut it down, you can get a carbon buildup on these. So, but we will figure it out. But right now the sun is setting, so it will be something we do tomorrow. All right, gonna see if I can get all that squared away tomorrow. Hopefully everything works out, and we'll see.